Hello guys, we are back, and this is going to be like a different kind of video to what I normally do. This will be the first of many videos that we start doing. This is going to be the top 5. This is my favourite bosses in the Dark Souls 2 Skull of the First Sin or Dark Souls 2. Well, they're basically the same game. So to start up the favourite bosses, so they're not the best bosses in my opinion, or the worst bosses. These are my favourite that I've enjoyed battling, or I thought that was cool, the come across, and I will be explaining when I reveal each one. I'll be explaining why I thought it was, and what, how I killed it and stuff like that. So the first one is the smelter demon. So the smelter demon, it is a cool boss. It's yeah, so the smelter demon, it's a cool boss. When I first encountered it, which was in the Iron Keep, it took a couple of attempts, but I did it. The reason why I chose this as my favourite, because it's just a cool looking boss with the fire flames on its body, the cool helmet thing he's got, and obviously the fire is fire resistant, so obviously you cannot use any fire on him, and I just use magic, soul spear, stuff like that. The second boss, he was brought in the latest update or the new game, Scholar of the First Sin, and his name is Aldia, the Skull of the First Sin. The reason I thought he was cool, because when I fought him, he wasn't that hard. I could see he was hardish, but not massively hard. He was cool when he encountered him from the Black Gulch Undead Crypt, all the different characters, and you have to, it's got like a storyline to it. I just enjoyed his storyline mainly, killing him, beating him. I was surprised, I might have said this in one of my videos, but I'm surprised Aldia was not a trophy, like a bronze trophy or silver trophy, or even gold, to killing him. Alright, so that's number 2. This is number 3. This is probably my favourite of all of them. The Looking Glass Knight. Well, this is a special boss in my opinion, that I feel, because it's obviously you encounter it just at the end of the Dragon Lake Castle, once you've taken care of the twin dragon riders. The reason I thought this was cool, because it's got some cool attacks. It's got a lightning sword, and plus halfway through it, it'll put his mirror down, and then you'll have either a PvP person, who put the red summon sign down, or it'd be like a random, just a normal game thing. It was a very good boss in my opinion. It's just fun. It's so cool. The armor's cool. The shield's cool. So yeah, that's number 3. Number 4 is the DLC, the first DLC, which is called The Crown of the Sunken King. He is Sin H, the Slumbering Dragon. You count him as the final boss, well, the second boss we call it, in this Crown of the Sunken King, which obviously you get for free if you get the Skull of the First Sin, the thing. So yeah, so the reason I chose him was because he's a dragon, and I love dragons. So the Ancient Dragon, the Guardian Dragon, they're one of my favourites. But this is my top favourite, because he's a DLC, and his name is just like so evil. It's like the dragon in the Hobbit's film. It's just so cool. That's the reason why I chose that boss. And the final one to finish off with, which you guys might not think it's a fun boss, but it's my favourite. It's the Executioner Chariot. The reason I chose this was because it's quite an odd boss. It's an optional boss, yet it's it's quite it's a strategic. It's not the basic when you go in the door and bam, he's just there. But you got to go round the thing, pull the lever, kill that dude that summons the skeletons, and then you got, obviously the gate will go down, it fall over, and get a few 5 hits in, and it's just a good boss. I personally enjoyed fighting it. I personally enjoyed facing it. yeah, so that's my top 5 bosses in Dark Souls 2. So let's just recap. Number 1 is the demon, smelter demon. Number 2 is Aldia. Number 3 is the Looking Glass Knight. 4 is the dragon, and 5 is the chariot boss. So that is my top 5 bosses, my favourite bosses, and then I'll be doing a video soon about my top 5 how do I say this, the most pathetic bosses, should we say, like the bosses that are easy but they're not easy, if that makes sense. The most boring bosses, the most easiest bosses. Yeah, so I'll catch you guys later. Hope you enjoyed this special video. I just thought about why not show you guys my opinion on my top 5 favourite bosses, best and worst and pathetic. So this is the first of 4, and then I'll be doing different ones as you'll see. But I'll take care, guys. If you enjoyed this, please comment, like and subscribe. If you guys have any questions about any of the games I've done previously and I've not kept up with the content, let me know. I've been quite busy playing Dark Souls 2, so excuse that, and I'll catch you guys later. Take care.